Good morning, YouTube. Mike here, and we're going to talk about real estate and accounting and how to make that process a lot easier for you in this video. In my accounting practice, and I'm not sure if I've really ever talked about this on the YouTube channel, but I work with real estate investors across the US. Most of the investors I work with either have one property all the way up to 20 properties. Some of them are duplexes, a lot of them are single family homes, some of them are apartment complexes, quadplexes, so different shapes and sizes, different real estate investors with various needs. And one of the biggest challenges that I come across, especially for new investors or even current investors, is that they struggle with the accounting piece of that. A lot of them who are wanting to invest in real estate, they already have a job. And of course, when you're working a full-time job, it's really hard to keep up to date with the accounting records. Now, for many years, I've offered a free spreadsheet on my channel, a very simple rental tracking spreadsheet. And a lot of people love it. It's great for what it is. It's not perfect, but it's free, and I put it together for you. And many people still download and use that spreadsheet even today, even though I posted that video several years ago. But the only downside of using Excel to track your rental activity is that the more properties you get, the more tedious and time it becomes to track that. And so eventually, most people who are trying to really scale up their real estate investing business need something that's more automated. And I did not know about this website and this accounting software I'm about to share with you until recently. I started learning about it over the past couple months. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick in this video. This is going to be a very short video. And if you've never heard of it, it's called Baselane, and it is accounting software specifically driven toward or for real estate investors. I've been able to work around in that software a little bit, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing, and so that's why I want to share this with you real briefly today. One of the things about Baselane that I really like is that it can automate a lot of the transactional process of getting your accounting records together. So what do I mean by that? Well, within the software, you can actually link a bank account to it, and the bank account will be continually pulling new transactions that go into the bank, and then you can code those transactions and teach it where to place that activity. So if something from a certain vendor is always a repair, it will automatically know to put that to a repair. If something is like a mortgage payment or interest expense or whatnot, it will know to automatically put it in that bucket. And so you are spending less and less time. And I can tell you as an accountant or a CPA that the less time you can spend doing your accounting records, the better. I mean, with my own company, being able to automate things, like I use QuickBooks for myself. And QuickBooks is great for a normal business, but for real estate investing, I really mean this, and I'm a pro advisor for QuickBooks, so I really like QuickBooks, but for real estate investing, it's horrible. Like, it's just not that good because the reports, they don't generate in a form that is easy to pick and pull apart for tax purposes and for reporting purposes. With Baselane, you're going to have all of these different reports, cash flow reports that are much more streamlined with the actual structure of a tax return that is necessary for rentals. And so that's why the people I've been talking to who have been using it, I've talked to several of their customers now personally, and many of them are becoming my clients, that they really like that software and they're liking what it can do for them. So it was really refreshing to hear that. But so obviously, the software is going to save you some time once you get used to it. Everything has a learning curve, right? Let's be real. So, but once you learn how to use it, it's going to start saving you a lot of time, especially the more properties you have. It's going to reduce errors. I can't tell you how many times people miss things because they are trying to track things on paper or in Excel versus having it actually connected to a bank account. You're not going to miss anything because you're going to capture every single line item coming through that bank account, which is nice. You can upload receipts to the software, which is great. You can run various types of reports, including tax reports. And it's real time, meaning that you don't have to wait till the end of the month to try to update all this, because every day you can refresh it. The bank feed is going to be downloading the newest transactions that are coming through that bank account every single day. So it is about as real time as you can possibly get in today's accounting environment. And you get that real-time data right then and right there, so you can see how you're doing, how much cash flow you might have coming in, and things like that. So I would encourage you to check it out. If you want to support the channel and just this video, I do have a link below to go to. You'll find it in the description if you want to check out the software. If you can follow my link, it would help support me. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I really do. I hardly ever do any promotional videos on this channel of all the years I've done videos here and there on YouTube. But this software is something I can stand behind from what I've seen, and just to hear the customers telling me when I'm meeting with them to talk about their taxes and their situation, that they really like it and how it's really helped them. I see no reason not to promote this software, and I wanted to at least give you the option to look into it. And that's what I say, don't listen to me. Go look into it for yourself. Figure out if it works for you. It can be free as long as I think there's a certain bank deposit you would need to put in, because you would need to form a bank account with them, to my understanding. But you could figure that piece of it out. I don't know all the details behind that. But most of the customers I talked to, when I was talking to them, they said they had deposited enough into that business checking to make the product 100% free. So, there's other things out there, but it costs money to use those other things. And this has all the features and all the reports. And so it's tremendous value. And honestly, like, if you can get your accounting records correct in here, not only is it going to make you happy, make your life easier, it's going to make your accountant's life easier. Because if they have to spend more time doing bookkeeping for you or trying to clean up your records, they're going to have to charge you more money. And I'm just being real, because it takes a lot more time to do somebody's work when their books are messy versus when their books are clean. And so all that comes into play. And yeah, you'll just make everybody's life easier. So check it out and let me know what you think. And like I said, you can follow my link below to learn more. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys soon.